Lesson 62.8, topic Ritual for Cleansing a House. Depending on the level of infestation, whether low or high, a different ritual will be necessary. Greetings, brothers and sisters. This lesson is actually an expansion of a previous lesson I gave on the topic of cleansing houses, especially cleansing them of negative spirits that wish no good upon the inhabitants of that place, that home, that house. The most important points were already covered in the previous lesson on this topic. Here, I will only offer some additional considerations that can complement many aspects. In your magical culture, there are many rituals that deal with cleansing living spaces, preventing any negative spiritual entities from entering and keeping them clean. All of these are valid if you believe in them. Belief in a ceremony is very valuable. It can move the threads of a magical reality and the levels of reality that exist above physical reality. However, let's take another approach. There are other simpler rituals that can be performed to cleanse the house, such as the following. First, you need to determine the energetic location of the place where the house is located, whether the center develops or where the door is that negative entities use to enter this place of residence. You can determine this location using various methods, dowsing with a pendulum or rods bent at right angles or whatever you prefer. I have discussed this in other lessons, so I won't repeat it. You can also use the tarot cards or any other divination method to guide you to the correct location. If you lack intuition, a particular coldness in that place can indicate the location. When negative entities are abundant in a place, they produce a strong sensation of cold. Even if you don't believe in divination methods such as tarot cards, which can provide the most information because they tend to be very specific, you can still draw the cards asking about the location in the house where the entrance of these negative entities is located. Alternatively, you can draw cards in each location. If the reading indicates that a particular place is the entrance, you will know where to perform the house cleansing ritual or the closing of that residence to prevent any negative entities from entering. If you don't know how to perform a tarot reading and interpret it, I will give you a very simple method. You can do a 3-card spread. If 2 cards are facing upwards, it means the answer is positive. If 1 or 2 cards are facing downwards, it means the answer is negative. The question you need to ask is very simple. Is this the entrance for negative spirits to access this residence? If you want a more specific reading, instead of drawing 3 cards, you can draw 5 or 7, as long as it is an odd number. I am assuming you don't know how to interpret the cards. If you do, the answer will be much more specific. To perform the cleansing ritual, you must do the following. In that place, you must place a tetragrammaton on the floor, that is the 5-pointed star. It is a very powerful esoteric symbol, full of energy, and it protects against negative energy. By placing this symbol on the floor or on a nearby wall, you are closing the door in that place. The symbol you are placing, whether painted on the wall, on the floor, on a sheet, however you wish or are able to, or even placed on wood on the floor, doesn't really matter. To reinforce the effect of that symbol, you must stand inside it and invoke the Father and the universe, asking, "May the benevolent energy of the Father and the entire universe flow through this magic symbol and close the door to negative entities." You can repeat this 3, 5, or 10 times, as many as you feel are necessary for the effect to be noticeable. Your intuition will tell you when. If you don't have that intuition, you can repeat it up to 15 times. The next step would be to cleanse the house of negative entities. The same symbol you have prepared can serve this purpose. You only need to make the following invocation and standing inside of it if possible. I ask the universe and the Father to give sufficient energy to this magic symbol to expel the negative entities that inhabit this home. Repeat this the same number of times as before, 5 or 10, until your intuition tells you that it is enough, or 15 if it is necessary. It helps a lot to have a semi-precious stone or common salt that has been charged with solar energy. Place them throughout the house, especially near the entrance of negative entities. These stones and salts should be changed periodically, leaving them in the sun to recharge. This will prevent negative entities from increasing their presence in the house. Likewise, invoking your spiritual master or guardian angel can greatly help the cleansing last longer. If possible, you can position yourself within the symbol you have created and invoke it, saying, "Protect this place, expel negative spirits, and may your benevolent energy cleanse this place." You should repeat this ritual perhaps once every 4 or 5 days, depending on how you feel about the house. Once it is cleansed, you must maintain the ritual over time, perhaps 1 month or 2, depending on the energetic state of the house and what happens there. You will feel it best. You are the residents of this place and will know how to make the right decision. I don't intend to say anything more about this ritual. I have already discussed it in other lessons. You can also take the other path if you are able to. I am referring to creative magic, invoking your spiritual master and guardian to come with their team. And please clean the place. So, see you soon, brothers and sisters.